Oh, you're finally awake. You've been out for several hours. I was worried that I might have put too many sleeping drugs in your Red Bull. But I'm glad that you're awake. There's no use in struggling, sweetheart. I tied you on that chair I bought from IKEA for $10 really tight. I tied the rope about 5 times. Plus, I added some chains with lots of padlocks on them, so there's no way you could escape. Ah, what was that? I'm sorry. I can't understand you with that tape on your mouth. Let me take it off for you. Hmm? Oh, I still can't understand you. Oh, that's right. There's still a gag inside of your mouth. Silly me. Let me take that off for you. Ah, there you go. You can speak clearly now. Though, I suggest you don't try to scream, because if you do, I'm forced to use this machine that'll make you shut up. I call it the Shut Your Damn Mouthinator. Oh, yeah, I know it's just a frying pan, but a frying pan to the head is enough to make anyone keep their mouth shut, including you. So, if I were you, I would just stay silent, unless you want to get a bunk on the head with a frying pan. Yes, a wise choice. You're quite smart. I like that about you. Now, I know all the questions you're going to be asking because I know this isn't your first time going on this type of stuff. Where are you? How did you get here? Who am I? Why are you here? Am I gonna get hurt? Will I ever let you go? All that stuff. First, where are you? Well, you're in my basement. I paid some people to build this basement a few months ago, just so I can keep you here. Trust me, it cost me a lot of money to build this basement. I thought it would be cheaper, since you just mine toward the bottom of the house. That's how you build a basement, right? Just mine downward and put a lot of stuff in it? Well, it doesn't matter. What matters now is that you're here with me, and I'll do anything for you, even building a basement in my home just to keep you safe. What is that? The second question. That's right. How did you get here? Well, as I said before, I put sleeping pills in your Red Bull. Then, after you got knocked out, I brought you here. Just as easy as that. How did I get into your home in the first place? Well, through the front door, of course. Well, yeah, you did lock the door. But your door lock is so weak, I could lockpick it with a paperclip. I learned how to do it from a certain lawyer on YouTube. Yeah, I think that's where I learned it. Huh? What type of lawyer? The lockpicking type. I guess. But that doesn't matter. By the way, I'm not recommending your current lock if you're looking good for security for your home. I hope you didn't buy that lock for more than $1, cause if you did, you just got scammed. How did no one see me? Well, actually, there are a lot of people that see me, but I just told them I'm your locksmith trying to fix your lock, and they just went away. They are some good people that know I'm trying to break in, but they just don't care. Some even wished me luck. What a nice neighborhood you lived in. Anyways, after a few minutes, I finally managed to get into your house. I headed straight to your room, Then I see you playing your games on your PC. You're looking so adorable when you're raging in front of your monitor because you can't be the boss on Elden Ring. I watched you for about an hour. Then you got up from your chair to go to the bathroom. Ugh, I do have to say, I was panicked because you got up so suddenly. But good thing you have a lot of life size anime figures, so I just stood still and pretended to be one of them. And hey, it worked! You just stared at me for a few seconds and proceeded to the bathroom. When you went to the bathroom, I quickly put the 10 sleeping pills inside of your Red Bull. Then I went back to being your life size anime figure again. 14 minutes and 32 seconds later, you came back and sat at your desk again. But after you sat down, you just looked at the monitor for a few seconds. Then you face planted on your keyboard and you fell asleep after that. It was 3 a.m. in the morning, so you must have been very, very tired, my sleepy, sleepy boy. I could have just taken you with me right away, but I didn't want to risk waking you up. So I just made you drink the Red Bull with the sleeping pill in it while you're asleep. After that, I tried to carry you on my back. But you're so heavy. I just dragged you onto the floor, going down the stairs. It's very tough. Sorry about the bruises, by the way. Your beautiful skin. I'm so sorry. Then, I took you to my car that I parked conveniently in front of your house. I tried to put you in my car, but you're really heavy, so I was struggling for a while. I even started sweating. But fortunately, a cop was patrolling the area. I asked him for help to get you inside my car. I said to him, I want to bring you to the hospital because you passed out from too much Red Bull. And that he helped me. He was so kind and very, very strong. I think you would have loved him. Well, after that, I drove you to my house. It was about an hour's drive. And when we arrived, I immediately realized a new problem. I need to bring you inside. Fortunately, my neighbor helps you take me inside. Oh, did I say take me inside? Help take you inside. Oh, what a nice young neighbor. So, after that, I took you into my basement, tie you up on this chair with some ropes and chains, put a gag in your mouth, a little tape over it, and ta-da! Here you are. Oh, silly boy, did you not listen to me? Why did no one stop me? I don't know. Either I'm just lucky, or all these people are just dumb. What do I mean by that? Don't think about it too much. Anyway, the third most common question that I know you're gonna ask when you got kidnapped by me is, who am I? Well, to be honest, that's quite a silly question. Don't you remember me? How could you forget this face? No. Oh, that makes me sad. But don't worry. Let me remind you. We met in front of the cat cafe near your house. I remember the date exactly. It was the 29th of May, 2021, 4:49 p.m. At that time, it was so crowded, people bumping into each other, and it was really hard to walk between all of those people. It was a really busy time. At that time, we accidentally bumped into each other and made eye contact for 0.69420 seconds. In that 0.69420 seconds, I look into your eyes and I could see that you were destined to be my soulmate. I can already imagine our future together. We're gonna get married and live in a cabin on a mountain, and then we're gonna have 4 kids, 8 grandkids, and 16 great grandkids. We're gonna live together until we're 96 years old, or longer if we're lucky. It's going to be a perfect life. Just you and me creating a big, happy family. Oh, Why, of course I'm serious. That's what true love is. And naturally, if you really, really, really love someone, you want to stay by their side the whole time. So it's only logical to kidnap you and keep you here, because that way we could stay together forever. Hmm. Well, it's only illegal if you get caught. And so far, la la la, no one's trying to catch me. So there's no problem. Oh, your family. Don't worry about them. I already asked their consent to kidnap you beforehand. They said they would love for me to take you because they've been waiting for you to get a significant other for so long. How could you keep them waiting like that? Oh, by the way, your mom is so lovely. She offered to help me kidnap you, but I didn't want to trouble her, so I declined. I'm serious, yes. Anyway, your next question is why you're here? Well, you should have already known the answer by now, but I don't mind explaining it to you. You're here because I kidnapped you, obviously. I want you to always stay by my side, and what better way to keep you by my side other than kidnap you and keep you here? Huh? Yeah, I guess I could have just asked you out, but I can't do that. Mm, it's too much for me. The fact that I need to talk directly in front of your face and confess my feelings, it scared me too much. Kidnapping you is so much easier. Yeah, it is so much easier. Hmm. I mean, kidnapping people is obviously much easier than talking to people. When talking to people, you need to actually talk to them, and there's a possibility that they will reject you. But when you're kidnapping people, you don't need to actually talk to them. You just need to bonk them in the head or give them some sleeping pills. Then take them to your place of choice, tie them up, then profit. And you don't need to worry about rejection, since there's only one choice. Quite easy, right? Well, yeah. You could say that you don't like me now, but Stockholm Syndrome is a powerful thing. It's only a matter of time, and we have a lot of time. Tick tock, tick tock. How long will I wait? As long as I need to be, baby. I know you're gonna fall for me eventually. Sure, it's from mental breakdown, from staying in a basement for far too long, and maybe a little manipulation and threatening you here and there. But hey, you know what they say, love is love after all. Don't worry, I already watched a lot of videos on Stockholm Syndrome on YouTube. I also watched a lot of Yandere audio roleplays. Seriously, there were tons of them. I was learning a lot from those people. So I know a lot of pretty good knowledge on what I'm doing. So don't worry, I'm gonna make you fall for me in no time. And if it doesn't work, as I said before, we have a lot of time. Okay then, next question you're gonna ask is, will I hurt you? Well, it depends on the situation, really. If you behave, then I wouldn't hurt you. And if you misbehave, then I have no choice but to hurt you. But there are certain people that like to be hurt, for some reason. So if you're into that, I will still hurt you even if you're behaving. Then again, if you enjoy getting hurt, then punishing you by hurting you won't be effective. Ah, I guess if that's the case, I have to find another way of punishing you. Maybe by giving you compliments or giving you lots of head pats. That should work as a punishment, right? Okay. The last question, right? Will I ever let you go? Well, no. Anyway, I think that answers all of your questions. Do you have any other questions you want to ask? He's starting to run out of ideas and his sanity is running low. So it's best not to ask any more questions. Oh, silly me. Silly me. Huh? Oh, don't worry too much about it. The point is, there's nothing you can do to escape. We're meant to be together, and nothing can separate us. You'll stay here forever, whether you like it or not. Oh, and you can protest all you want, but none of your words are going to change my mind. I have planned. I have planned for so long. So I'm not gonna let you go that easily. I mean, seriously. I spent so much time stalking you and finding literally everything out about you. I also spent quite a lot of money on this basement and some other stuff. So, releasing you is going to be a waste of money and time. I think you could understand this. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go somewhere. I'm not sure where, but it's somewhere. And while I'm going somewhere, I'm asking you politely not to try to escape. If you try to escape, I will be so sad. And if I'm sad, I will go mad. And if I go mad, you're not going to like what happens next. So, what will you do when I'm gone? You could do anything, I guess. You could do anything as long as it's not an attempt of escaping. Maybe while you're waiting, you could. Oh, I know. Imagine our future together. I think that would entertain you. Your whole imagination is your playground after all. Oh, so glorious. I'm gonna bring you some food after I come back. You must be hungry after all that kidnapping stuff. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave you alone for just a few minutes. And you're not gonna try to escape even though you have the chance, because that's how it always goes. And even if you manage to escape, I will always find you and bring you back here again and again and again, because that's how it always goes. And you will love me eventually, because that's how it always goes. Bye bye. I'll be back in a moment, darling.